Hello. Hello,
Mhm.
Sid.
Mhm. Hello, everyone.
Hmm,
Welcome to the IFS non-dual community.
hmm. So Sid and I thought we would do just a 5-10 minute video as a sort of an introduction to what this group is about and what you can expect and what our hopes and wishes are. And so both Sid and I are IFS trained therapists, and we also have a very deep understanding of the non-dual teachings. And I thought, Sid, we might start with Dick's quote from No Bad Parts. How does that sound?
I love that quote, Laura.
Great. So in No Bad Parts, Dick says, I believe there is a field of self. We can enter that field through meditation, for example, and become part of that field and lose our particleness. We become non-dual in the wave state.
Oh, what is this? What does this look like for all of us as we explore IFS, where self is wave? And that's, for me, that's what this group is exploring, and how it can complement the IFS that we've been trained in. And my aspiration is, as a community, we can help contribute to this nascent developing branch of our beloved IFS. A branch, what does non-dual IFS look like? How does it express? Or what does IFS as this field, this wave that Dick describes, what does that look like in practice? And Laura and my individual works have been that exploration, but we're just two voices. And so we're interested in, what does this look like when we have dozens of voices? Because our group now has, how many people do we have in it? Or
I think it's nearly got 1,000 now.
1,000. And there's we keep meeting people who have been exploring this in their own ways. And we have all these different expressions, and it gets really exciting as we meet each other. And you are just, and as we meet you, welcome.
Hmm. Yeah, welcome. So kind of some of the flavors of what Sid and I are wanting to do in the group is to write a book. And so we are calling in authors, people who are wanting to write some book chapters for this book. And also we would like to hold regular Zooms where we can really have more of a flavor of people sharing. So currently Sid and I hold regular Zoom meetings for the non-dual IFS group, but we're wanting to hear from you. So we're wanting to really hear more voices.
Yes, we'd like to have regular Zooms that are introducing you, where we have an hour and a half Zoom and we have 6 of you introducing your work and your expression of it, where Laura and I are just, we're in the audience with everybody else, because we're wanting to put the spotlight on these expressions, and as we all get to learn together.
Mm. And that is really where the magic comes out, is when everybody is mucking in and getting involved, when we're hearing different voices. And ultimately what we find is that we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. That's really, really beautiful.
Oh.
So that is what we're wanting to do, and invite you to join us on this lovely journey. Yeah.
And there's more. I had a wonderful conversation with Dick Schwartz last year about this this IFS as self as wave, and how for some of us it's really been opening into a sense of abiding self-leadership. And Dick and I spoke about a documentary that perhaps he would host and narrate for us featuring a dozen of us talking about how this has worked for our experience of opening, just in hopes that we can be contributing to the IFS Institute, to this vision of spreading IFS. I mean, that is just personally, I have such gratitude to our IFS colleagues and friends, and to Dick. He's been one of my primary teachers in this, and I had hundreds of sessions IFS that I received that just were so helpful, and I'm hoping to get to contribute to help the further spread of this magical model.
Yeah, I really second that. It's a really beautiful model, and it's a psycho-spiritual model. So it really does, it has that openness and that spaciousness for that non-dual to really come through. So yeah, really, really welcome that. Beautiful. So we've got people in the group who have come to non-dual teachings through IFS, and we have people who are non-dual and have only just learning IFS, and we're seeing there's so much overlap. So it's a really rich ground. Yeah.
We just look forward to hearing your story. Facebook groups are so wonderful that we get to meet each other, and we recently featured a story of an IFS practitioner for 10 years who recently found a way of integrating it with contemplative Christianity, which ended up being this non-dual IFS. And it's just so fun hearing the different stories. And this other woman who's written academic papers on this, who was speaking about the evolution of the sense of self over time. And what is self for you? How is it opening? How is it changing? I look forward to meeting you all and hearing your stories, and hopefully featuring you on a regular Zoom, and just we get to be community, and we get to support the blossoming in all of us. We get to support each other in this. It gets to be a supportive, nurturing community, which is what IFS was for me, and what in particular Dick Schwartz and other kind of leaders in the community were for me. And I'm hoping our Facebook group gets to just extend that sense of nurturing for those who are exploring this non-duality in IFS.
Yeah, beautiful. So please come and join us. Please share with us. And yeah, let's let all of the voices, all of the parts be heard. Thank you so much.